I'm Sync.
And I'm Echo.
And we are back once again playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we started off the last case of it was Rise from the Ashes, the one that does not have the same similar naming pattern as the rest of them.
I wonder which one of these cases are different.
So, in this episode, and granted, one note, we've been calling episodes in recording batches, where we've recorded for an hour, sometimes an hour and a half, and then split the episodes up from there. So in the last episode, that covers quite a bit. But in this episode, we're gonna be starting off to talk to No, not Gumshoe. Gumshoe.
Do I have to draw that? I would draw
No, please.
I'll give you that for Christmas.
Okay.
It won't be on the video, but
it won't be for the video. But at this point, we might as well put up a picture of it.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, let's talk to Gumshoe about the case. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Too late!
Yeah.
Oh, why not?
Huh? Well, it's, the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime.
Just like Edward, but
That's
we also, defended Edward. Edward confessed to the
Successfully.
case. And we defended him successfully.
So, she says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office, and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no! Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
Same with Edward, but we still won.
Yes.
But what if the evidence was fake? I forgot the voice I gave her,
Hey,
but
pal.
okay.
Can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative to the suspect, Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister?
Why do you look... Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir! Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Okay. Why? Because the police doesn't consider that a possibility? Huh?
No. It's just a sensitive issue. It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
Are you finding fake evidence? Is this what's going on?
This is now, I'll give you a little insight to the rest of the series. This is the start, the very, very start of the, well, technically it's the third game that's the start of it, but, there is a overarching storyline about the downfall of the justice system with forged evidence and rigged trials. That shows up, that is prominent in Apollo Justice, but we're not going to go that far, but it compounds off of this, not so much in the first two games, but...
I mean, it was very obvious with Edward and Karma.
Right, but we never saw any forged evidence in any of our trials. So...
It was just like withheld evidence.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Or withheld testimony.
And rumors of forged evidence being used in other trials, so...
But... I'm not surprised.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's quite interesting, and in the most recent game, there's actually a parallel in the country that we go to.
They go to a foreign country
Yeah.
in cases. That doesn't work well in real life because you have to study the law of that country to be a lawyer.
The first trial for Spirit of Justice is just crazy. It's like, okay, so what's the trial system here?
Yeah, my brother got Spirit of Justice, and he's been telling me about, not spoilers, but, bits of, what's happening in, the game overall. They went to another country and started doing court cases there.
Yeah.
Doesn't work like that. Also, Adina is apparently from Europe and is a lawyer prodigy and somehow is working under Phoenix? What?
Yeah.
She is a prodigy. What is she doing with Phoenix? Okay, I bet it's 9 years in the future. Maybe he's hella successful.
Actually, it's
know.
something like 20.
Okay, it's way in the future
Yeah.
where Phoenix is now old and stuff.
Yeah.
But still, what? What do I know? I haven't played. I haven't
Yeah,
got that far.
this is my first game.
This is my first game.
All right. So the investigation.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, I am a detective.
Well,
Me-
I mean, this is the police department.
Yeah, exactly. Me? Oh, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Aww.
Oh.
Poor Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, what'd you do this time? What do you mean this time?
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Which is
mean-
probably a good thing?
I mean, why would you ever...
I mean, there's the first time for everything.
Yeah.
Only the highest-ranking people are being let into the criminal affairs now.
Why do I not like this?
Yeah.
This seems really bad. Like,
I mean, it makes sense for, like, security-wise, like, only, like, the most, like, prestigious and higher-ranking people can get in, but it also has, like, this aura of elitism.
They're all together, and
Yeah.
there's, like, no way you can get actual things done.
There's logic behind it, but there's also, like, history has not... You can learn from history about elitism in high groups, so...
Yeah.
There's positives and negatives throughout this. The lowest-ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
For criminal affairs, don't you need detectives?
I mean, you do need detectives. It's like... I don't know, just like building access. Like, only like certain employees have certain access.
Oh,
so,
I see.
It's like that.
Which sucks. So you like legit have to go to your boss, but like that's a problem because then your boss will be like swarmed with shit,
Right.
and not only that, he's the lowest of the low in this place.
It's one of
and
those...
so it makes it that he also doesn't have access to higher up stuff.
Exactly. I mean, yeah. At the same time, though, I'd imagine a lot of the lower detectives like look forward to those patio parties for New Year's Eve. It's like, I can't get up to this level normally.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
That is incredibly odd.
Hey! Well, 2 months later and Phoenix is learning stuff. So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat.
Badger?
Uh-huh.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall has been assigned to the underground parking lot.
Oh yes, Officer Marshall.
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
Did he do it?
A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of.
Wait, he's a patrolman?
He's a patrolman.
What is he doing? Oh my gosh, this case is rigged.
It's wacky to say the least. Why is a patrolman in charge of the crime scene?
Like, okay, you can't... What does a patrolman know about, like, this kind of things? Like,
You'll find out. You'll find out.
I mean, like, he specialized in, like, patrolling places. What does he know about, like, gathering evidence and stuff
I'd like to think that his police car has, like, you know, like a brown stallion painted on it.
Oh my god. Of course his police car will have a brown stallion.
Instead of flames coming off the backs of the wheels, it's, what is it? No, I had it in my head. Tumbleweeds.
Oh my
Tumbleweeds
god.
instead of flames behind the wheels.
Okay.
Alright, let's show him. Let's show him something.
Let's show him this knife.
Yeah, what's up with this knife, Edgeworth? Nah, Gumshoe, yeah. Found in Edgeworth's car, Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh?
I mean, Edward, man, you're just not getting any luck.
No. What would drive Chief Prosecutor's guy to do such a thing?
This is why we have detectives to dive into the history behind the two, the victim and the suspect.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mean, I'm sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
That, what's her name? Angel Star was pretty suspicious.
Yeah.
Because she went into the friggin' prosecutor building being like, I hate prosecutors, but I'm gonna give them lunch.
Hey, you make money where you can. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
I mean, someone's gotta do it.
Yeah.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth.
Mr.
Edgeworth. Go ahead.
Tell me about this trophy.
Hey, that's it.
Huh?
That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award of diligence myself.
Unique information to us.
Well, I mean, it's about diligence and being dedicated to your work, not how good you are at it.
I guess.
Congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the reward a shoe? And why is it broken? Why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you that later.
What? Let me guess. Over some ramen? Hey, how about some ramen tonight?
Apparently he's forgotten.
Oh, damn it.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. He even got naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
What? What's a naysayer?
Like, either he's not that great or... Yeah, pretty much, like he's saying not that great and like look down on Edgeworth.
Oh.
Haters!
Haters! Got it.
Yeah, we've heard about the rumors.
Tell me about this person.
Detective Gumshoe? What can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal! This is Detective's Detective's ID card. You can't keep that. You have to return it to the police. It's people like you that get me in such trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar.
The victim?
Nah, my mistake.
Or not. But don't you work together with him in criminal affairs?
Whoa! Now I remember!
Okay.
Bruce Goodman! He's the victim!
Okay. That just took a while.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
Before you ask him more, that was part of the knife, so we already saw that.
The parking stuff?
The parking stuff was with the knife. Go ahead and examine the blue badger.
Oh yeah, I didn't examine it.
Yeah, we haven't examined yet.
I was wondering about that.
What? The dancing blue badger?
What is that?
It's my masterpiece.
How is it a badger? Although I am amazed that he made this.
You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs, and I just did my thing, pal.
I'm amazed. It moves and everything. I'm amazed.
I mean,
how is that a badger?
I mean, there is duct tape on a little crown piece, so.
But it's still moving and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I don't expect a policeman to be able to do it. Nice work.
It's battery powered, so we can go anywhere.
Into the battery dies.
There's no switch, so it just so it just dances until the battery dies.
Okay. Poor blue badger is fated to dance until he drops.
All right, blue badger added to the evidence. All right, now let's go ahead.
Why is it broken? Miss Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
I was gonna say that they blend in with other cop cars, so it confuses people. A panda?
Not that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory. Game theory, what?
Do you mind me asking how you come up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see?
What about zebras? Or did they not have those in your zoo?
The design of this is too not striped-like to be a zebra.
It needs more stripes.
At least a panda, there's like patches of black and white. So the police car, it makes more sense for it to be after a panda than a zebra because there's no stripes.
Right. All right. Look at that patrolman saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then he said, "Hey, you do that. You're all right." Hey, you do that. Your soup will get cold, buddy.
But that's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting. He was just wiping tears from his eyes.
They make a good pair. I wonder if he's a character later on in the series.
I don't know.
I mean, it's not one that I think was localized. I think it's the Edgeworth Investigations 2.
There's a second one?
Yes, the one that never was localized. Funny enough, I have that emulated too because, like I said, never localized. The unusual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If so, dial 911.
Huh. You know, Mr. I always thought it was kind of funny. I never seen anyone who looked like the people in those posters. They hardly even look human. Oh, well.
She has a point.
I'm just thinking flashbacks to Telltale games.
Yes, I saw.
Oh my gosh.
I saw Mercedes thing, and that's on the one poster. Yeah.
It is a running joke. When you're wanted, they make like terrible version of your face of the wanted people, and they're just like, I'm just like, how do you even?
I mean, that's the whole plot of Super Mario Sunshine.
That is true.
All right, Gumshoe.
Is there anything else?
Tell us about Bruce Goodman and rumors at law. Rumors at law.
Huh?
So, this ID card belonged to the victim? He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Do you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be laying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that, too. But Detective Gumshoe was killed in prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot.
Word, but not proof.
Yeah. And Lana's confessing as much.
She is confessing.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering what's up.
Yeah. Alright, rumors at law.
She's hiding something.
Oh.
She's protecting someone.
He's in a tough spot again. Again?
Are you talking about Edward or me? Because we're both in a tough spot.
Yeah, no, Edgeworth.
But he's not the suspect this time.
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
Gumshoe, you don't have to explain it to me like I wasn't part of that
2 months
case.
ago.
Also, I defended him.
Yeah.
But Edward was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there's always been rumors about Edgeworth.
Yes, we know.
Forging evidence, making deals with the witnesses.
Same as Von Karma, right?
Yeah, right. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors.
I mean, Von Karma has that one penalty on his record.
Well, now he's in jail. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
Oh, now that he's been accused of murder, no one gives a fuck anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, there was, but we proved it wrong. Yeah. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups.
Von Karma?
It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I mean, he really was Von Karma's understudy. Oh wait, is understudy the right word? I don't know.
Yeah, understudy, yeah. I had no idea he was under the gun. Sis? Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor.
Okay.
People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for that chief prosecutor position himself.
I think he's really reluctant against this case from when we visited him in his office.
Yeah. He didn't seem too happy about it.
Not really.
What? I know, but I know the truth, pal. No one wants to be the one who's to prosecute the chief prosecutor.
I mean, what? Who wants to prosecute? Unless if unlike Edward, I don't think Edward have anything against Lana. But unless you have something against Lana, or like the chief persecutor, you wouldn't really want to persecute. And Edward, I think he is taking this case because no one else is. And he's like, justice.
Yeah.
Must find out the truth.
Justice.
Because he's that person.
But Mr. Edgeworth has been biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for us all. And that's all I know about that.
And the music is gone.
I'm not officially on the case, you know.
So you can tell us all you know about these stuff without getting in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe?
Didn't he just say he got kicked out?
We met the guy who's, what's his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police.
That's just suspicious.
Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No! Jake Marshall's just a regular officer.
Jake? Okay. I don't get it, but I get Marshall.
From West LA.
Okay! Of course it's from the West. But it's not that West.
Yeah. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try and make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
Maybe.
Letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe added to court record.
Okay.
Cool. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there and no one will look at you twice, pal.
So, Phoenix?
That's actually some decent advice.
Whisper. Whisper everything.
Yeah.
You too, Emma. We have to whisper anything so we don't look suspicious.
Yeah. Well, yes. Whisper, but don't look too suspicious about whispering.
Yes. Don't you know? Doesn't the police whisper to each other all the time?
Exactly.
And also, we may want to go and get one of our own police suits.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'd like to see that.
Okay, can we go in the building?
I don't think so, no.
Nope,
so...
let's go back to the parking lot and examine the crime scene.